Namaste, yogis and yoginis. Welcome once again to Yoga with Vic. No mat today. What's happening? We're just doing a pranayama technique. You don't need a mat. You can be on a chair. You can be sitting down on Padmasana if you reach. I don't, so I'm just sitting Sukhasana, cross-legged. You can be in Vajrasana. You can be sitting on a chair. As long as you're comfortable and your spine is upright, that is the most important thing. So remember, chest really elongated. The spine should be getting a lot of space, so no hunching, no slouching, just really tall. So make sure you're from the tailbone to the first cervical vertebra, you're really tall. So that is the most important thing because we want to expand. We want to find spaces in our chest and all over our body. We're going to practice Bhastrika Pranayama, one of the really important pranayamas in yoga. It is a very well-known. Bhastrika comes from bellows. Bellows is this instrument that the blacksmiths use to pump the air. So we're going to do that. We're going to pump the air. You're very familiar because we use a lot of Kapalabhati, which is a forceful exhale. With Bhastrika has a forceful exhale, but it has a forceful inhale. So one thing, if you're pregnant, if you have a really high blood pressure, do not practice this one because it really pumps the whole body. It brings energy to the body, but it calms the mind. It has so many different beautiful effects that I'll list in the description because there's a lot. But basically, it brings a lot of oxygen in your system, so it purifies the organs. It purifies also digestive. So always please practice it in an empty stomach because otherwise it's going to be very messy. And if possible, first thing in the morning. That's the best time. But even if you're having a sluggish afternoon, there's a moment that you feel like you can't get anywhere and you can get anything done. It's also a really good pranayama to do. So basically it goes inhaling strongly, exhaling strongly. That is as it goes. It doesn't have to be super fast. Sometimes you see people go like super fast. I don't do it fast. You can do it fast if it works for you. You can do it as slow as you want, as long as you inhale strongly and you exhale strongly. And we're going to use the core to, like we're doing Kapalabhati, like bring it inwards and then the air is going to come up. So it's going to, our belly is going to go like this all the time, like you do belly dancing. So it also helps with the abdomen, by the way. They say weight loss, whatever. You know, if it works, it works. Basically, we want the body to really get oxygenated, purified, and to feel a little better. So that's the idea. So you're going to see, first we're going to bring a lot of air in. Inhale through the nose. You can let it go through the mouth just to free everything. I recommend that your nose is blown. So if you've got a handkerchief, just make sure there's nothing in the passageways. Even if you have a neti pot and you want to clean it, that's fine, but everything cleans. Otherwise, there's going to be things coming out for sure. Your hands can go on the knees. You can have a mudra, whatever mudra you want to do, or you can just put them in here, or you can use also the arms. Something that you can do if you fancy adding that, it's very kundalini too, to get more energy. You can bring the palms up and then bring the elbows to the ribs and close, normally actually, with the finger, the thumb, I'm trying to remember, the thumb underneath and just bring them like this down. So inhale, exhale. That's something you can do if you want to add the arms for a try. But you can also start with your hands here, just spine upright. So let's inhale and exhale. And then we're going to do 10 to start with. Remember, like this. It's going to sound like this. So inhale. Inhale. Retain. You can close your eyes. Retain. Exhale and let go. Let's try that again. I remember when you exhale, you bring the tummy inward. That's the exhale. So the inhale will go. So that's the way your tummy is going to go. Okay, now you've seen it. Let's try again. Let's do another 10. Are you ready? Inhale, slowly. Exhale. You can close your eyes if you want. And then let's get started. Inhale. retain. And whenever you can't hold it anymore, exhale. Slowly. Open your eyes if they're not open. Let's try it a third time. Let's see if that works better and how you're becoming familiar. If you want to do 10, 15. I like doing short because some people go for 30, 40, 1 minute, 2 minutes. It's entirely up to you. I would start with a few and then increasingly do more. I tend to get very dizzy. If I do too many, I hyperventilate. So it's a very personal experience. I like to do shorter periods, but then you feel that's great and you're just going for it. Just do it as long as you feel good and you think, okay, that's it, enough, we're going to stop here. But do not start with craziness of 3 minutes or anything like that. Start slowly and then increasingly as you get used to it, keep working on it. Okay, 31, inhale. We're not going to count, just do whatever you feel. Inhale. Exhale. And let's get started. Feel the after effects, whether you do 10, 15, 20, or you're still pumping. You just brought a lot of oxygen into your nadis, into your channels, into your whole body. Clarifying a little bit of your mind, bringing clarity to your thoughts. It's very difficult to think when you're doing Bhastrika. Open your eyes slowly. And this was it. As if you want to do the version of coming, it's up to you. Just, you can figure out what works for you. The important thing that it feels good. I'll list more benefits below because there's so many that I will spend another 10 minutes talking about them. For digestion, for hormones, for the heart, for the lungs, for asthma, for so many different things. But you can just have a look at the comment space and I'll see you very shortly. Thank you so much for being with me today. As always, honor and a pleasure. See you very shortly. Namaste.